Hey guys, it's Steve here at Hankster's Hot Rods, and before we get to the newest addition to our inventory here at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location, we're going to inform our customers of some new products and services that we're doing here at Hankster's. If you see a vehicle on our website at www.hanksters.com, maybe it doesn't have all the features you'd like it to have. Maybe you want disc brakes, fuel injection on a car that doesn't have it, air conditioning on a car that doesn't have it. Maybe you want different wheels and tires, hood, striping, exhaust packages, so on and so on. Give me a call, I'll get you a quote of what it would cost to add that feature to that vehicle or make that modification to make it perfect for you. Also, we want to inform everyone we do have shipping and our powertrain warranty included in mostly every vehicle on our website. Shipping is within the 48 states and powertrain warranty is 3 months or 3,000 miles, internally lubricated parts of the engine, transmission, and differential. And of course, if it's a four-wheel drive vehicle like this one, it would include the transfer case and the front differential as well. We also have financing available. If you go on our website at www.hanksters.com, if there's a vehicle on there that you are interested in purchasing and you want to finance that vehicle, click on the financing tab next to that specific vehicle, fill out the application that pops up, hit submit or enter down at the bottom left. We receive it, we send it out, and we go from there. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can see videos of our current inventory, including this one, and videos of our past inventory to see what kind of vehicles we bring in here at Hankster's. Well, we're going to get right to it now. This vehicle that we have for you today is this beautiful 2001 Jeep Cherokee XJ. First thing you notice about it is the paint. It is in the Silverstone metallic that it had come in new. Second thing you're going to notice is the wheels and tires. We do have the 17-inch Mamba aluminum wheels here with the Terra XT wheels, Terra XT tires, and of course that is at all four corners. Second thing you might notice, it's got this black pinstriping down the side of the body with the little Jeep decals there. Of course, that's on both sides as well. What we're going to do now, we're going to start out with our gapping. I always point out the gaps, and I'm going to start here at the driver's side, between the driver's side front fender and the driver's side front door. Going down here, very even, nice and even. You see your body lines here, and your moldings line up right on the money. I'm going to go down the gaps, and then we'll come back and we'll do our windows. Our second gap, driver's side, door to door, between driver's front door and driver's rear door. Nice and even the whole way down. Body lines here, here, down here, and your moldings line up right on the money. And finally, our driver's rear door to our quarter panel. Nice and even the whole way down, and your body lines line up right on the money there. Now we're going to come back here. Our driver's side of the windshield, no chips and cracks. We do have the dual exterior mirrors in black. Of course, you got your black door handles and so on also. Our driver's side glass the whole way back, no chips and cracks. Of course, these are also tinted windows. And at the four doors, we do have the AVS window shades as well. What I'm going to do now is open up the driver's side door, and we'll go over the interior from this point of view. You can see the interior here. It's got the factory instrumentation console on the floor with the automatic shifter and the four-wheel drive selector. This is a four-wheel drive vehicle. Tilt steering. You can see the door panels, the seats, the carpeting, all in great shape. You got the cloth and vinyl bucket seats. You got the power windows, power mirrors, power locks, fully loaded just about in there. Before I move to the driver's rear door, I'm going to address this thing up here. We do have the ARB roof rack. We do have a spare tire up there that is the same size as what's on the vehicle now. So we do have that. We have another spare, the original spare, inside the vehicle. We're going to see that in a moment. But the roof rack, that's a nice touch. I really like that on these myself. What I'm going to do now is open up the driver's rear door so you can see the interior from here. You see the headliners in great shape, the seats and carpeting, door panels really in nice shape. Moving along, now we're going to come towards the back of the car. Looking back here, bumper fascia, of course these are color matched. I like when they do that. Back bumper fascia is in great shape here, looks really good. Of course we've got our exhaust sticking out down there as well. The back window now, no chips and cracks. This is also tinted. You can see we got rear defrost and a rear wiper as well back here. What I'm going to do now is we're going to open up the hatch. Hatch, you can see, holds itself up great. Now we're going to address our jams on the hatch here. Up here at the top, whole way across, down, and inside our jam on the body, all in great shape. Looks really good. I don't see any rust or anything on that. That's in great condition. Our weather stripping the whole way around, in great shape and intact. Now inside the vehicle, you can see here the back of the hatch area, the carpeting is in great shape. You got your hook downs here. Back of the seat looks great. You got your speakers in the ceiling there. We do also have the little spare here as well. Of course, that's not the same size as what's on the vehicle. That is the one on the roof. Moving along now. Come along to the passenger side. Again, the paint on the vehicle, really nice, really smooth. It really has a great shine to it still, really looks nice. And here's our black pinstriping going down this side as the other side has as well. Our passenger side glass, whole way down, no chips and cracks. And of course it is tinted just like the other side is also. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do our gaps on the passenger side, starting with the quarter panel to the passenger rearmost door. Coming down, nice and even the whole way down. You can see our body lines here and here line up nicely, and here and here. What I'm going to do is coming up to the second gap, which is door to door. Passenger rearmost door to passenger front door, nice and even the whole way down. Body lines line up right on the money, so does our moldings. And you can see the body lines up here also line up great. Finally, passenger door, front door to front fender. Again, very even the whole way down. Body lines, moldings, and body lines up here all line up right on the money. What I'm going to do now is open up the passenger side rear door here. Look at the interior. You can see this side also great condition. And of course, front and rear seat belts. Backs of the seats look great, and so does the carpeting and so on. And our door jambs are also in fantastic shape. Now, passenger front door. You see the passenger side of the dash, your center console there, all in great shape. Factory stereo. Moving along. Now, passenger side of our windshield. No chips and cracks there either. From the cowl to the hood gap, nice and even the whole way across. Now coming to the front of the vehicle, we do have the push bar here. Really nice condition. The paint on the push bar still really looks nice. And we also have the 4KC lights here. Of course, that is a nice little feature. Really gives it that really off-road feel. Of course, if you do take it off-road, then those are handy. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop the hood here. We're going to go over everything in the engine bay. Now, under the hood here, what we have is the 4-liter straight six that would have come in this vehicle. We got power steering, we got power brakes, we got air conditioning. Of course, if you watch my videos on these before, I love the 4-liter straight six. I think that's the best engine they ever put in a Jeep, and one of the best engines Chrysler has ever had. I'm a really big fan of those. This one here, as you can see under here, pretty much untouched. Very clean, great shape. Everything is here, doesn't look modified under here in any way. What we're going to do now is we're going to put this up in the air. We're going to show you how nice it is underneath. Hey guys, we got our Jeep up in the air. We're going to do our undercarriage review as we always do. Now the Jeep does have a lift on it. So our components here, our springs or so on, are not the stock springs. We do have the Rubicon Express shocks, front and rear. So the front and rear both have the Rubicon shocks. We do have our front and rear sway bar. You got our front sway bar here, obviously with the longer links, and we have a rear sway bar also, and we're going to see that as we get back there. We have disc brakes in the front, drum brakes in the back. Now we're going to go over, first I'm going to address, being it's a 4-wheel drive vehicle here, we'll address our front differential. No leaks here at the front differential cover. Then I'm going to move on to our front sections of the frame. Looks really good. And looks really good. Obviously we have our longer arms here, and these are greasable. That would be part of the lift kit there, and that's a nice touch being greasable. Of course, that makes them last longer and perform better. Moving on here, we do have the stock style exhaust here, coming off from your cats into one, going back to your muffler system there. We're going to see that as we get back there further. Our oil pan on our straight 6 engine. No leaks there. Our rear main seal. Our automatic transmission pan. And our output seal on the other side of our transfer case, all nice and dry. Now, again, being a 4-wheel drive, our output seal here and our input seal at our front differential, no leaks there either. Those are all nice and dry. Our floor now looks fantastic. The floor underneath this thing is very, very nice. You can see how clear it is. You can still see the metal up here. You can see the spot welds from the factory on both sides. Our drains, all our embossments, both sides of the body, whole way back on that side and whole way back on this side. Fantastic shape. Like I said, you got your fasteners here, your drains, all your embossments on both sides of the outer edges of the floor here look great. Now in here as well, whole way from up here and back, just fantastic. You can see how clean it is, your embossments. You can see your welds, your crossbar pieces are both there. On this side, our heat shields for the exhaust system, nice and tight. Your fasteners are present. This exhaust system still has the Chrysler logo on there, so it's a stock style exhaust. Balanced drive shafts. And again, our center sections of the frame here looks great. Our floor continuing on, fantastic shape up here and above the differential. Here's our rear sway bar, as I had mentioned. And of course, Rubicon Express shocks on the back as well, just as the front. And our input seal at the differential, nice and dry. Now we do have leaf spring suspension on the back of the vehicle. Now speaking of that, we'll address our front spring mounts. Look great. And look great. Exhaust, of course, goes up and over and out the back there to the right side of the fuel tank. Coming towards the back of the vehicle, again, the floor up here above the differential, fantastic shape. You can see your drains up there, you can see all your welds from the factory, all your bars, your crossbar, your stamp metal, all in fantastic shape and very clear. Like I had said, drum brakes on the back. Our rear differential cover, nice and dry. No leaks there. Here's our exhaust, as I had mentioned, coming out. We still got the heat shield side the tank here, nice and tight. Our rear leaf spring mounts or hangers, looks great. On this side here as well, looks great. Our rear sections of the frame, coming back above the wheel, looks great. And our passenger side also looks really nice. Our tank itself is a plastic tank, but our strap mounting points here looks really good, Straps themselves look good. Mounting points up here look good and look good. All in all, really nice condition under here. What we're going to do now is we're going to drop it down and fire it up to hear the engine run.